Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Danik, and I am so excited to be doing this video because this is my kickoff video for my channel. This is the first video that I am recording, and I'm so excited to be doing this. This is like the beginning of a brand new adventure for me. And welcome to my channel, Danicality. I have a lot planned for this channel. I'm learning languages. I'm going to include a lot of videos on here about learning both Spanish and Portuguese because I'm learning both of those at the same time. And more importantly, I'm going to be highlighting my journey with becoming an ESL teacher abroad. That's like my #1 priority right now, and I want to share with you guys everything that I'm going to go through. I'm at the very beginning of that journey. I just recently made a decision that teaching English abroad suits my lifestyle perfectly. I want to travel, I want to see the world, I want to become fluent in other languages, but at the same time, um, uh, a career in teaching English, it goes hand in hand with those things because you have the flexibility to not only teach it online, which if you teach it online, then really you can travel anywhere in the world and teach it online as long as you have an app, a laptop, and a camera to record your class sessions with, and like a headphone to speak into. Um, there's that side of it. And also, you can also choose to teach at certain different locations for different periods of time because they offer you different contracts. You can teach for a summer session, you can teach for like a 6-month period or 1 year period, and they'll often ask you to come back or renew your contract, whatever. So there is just a lot of flexibility and leeway for you to basically not only teach but also be able to travel and experience the world and soak up local color, soak up local culture, and that's right up my alley. So yes, so if any of that interests you, please feel free to subscribe. Please subscribe and give this video a like, and I hope that my channel will touch on topics that people can relate to, and follow me in the journey as I do everything. Right now, I'm at the very beginning of my journey with ESL. I have tentatively chosen the company that I'm going to go with. I have decided to look into and probably sign up with the International TEFL Academy and do my English certification in Barcelona, Spain. And I'm really excited about that because one, since I'm learning Spanish, it will give me a great immersion experience. I'll be able to live in Spain for a month. And then I'll also have to do a lot of groundwork of getting like a visa to be able to work there and yada yada blah blah blah. But nonetheless, I will be able to have the immersion experience of not only going to school there like full time for a month, but I will also be living there and shopping and traveling and taking the buses. And apparently, I looked up the map, so the school is actually very close to the Mediterranean. So there's a beach that's very close there. So I'm looking forward to being able to see what life is like there. But I wanted to talk about the whole TEFL program. I would like for this video to be informative for anyone else who might be trying to check into that. But just really quickly, I do want to touch on the fact that, like I said, I am learning Spanish and Portuguese. I decided to learn both of them together because both languages are very, very similar, and both of them hold a very special place in my life because both of them have really changed my lifestyle in a lot of ways, changed my point of view, my worldview, and it's just been an incredible encounter. And something about, when you open the door, for me at least, when you open the door to learning a language, it's kind of like you're riding on river rapids. It's like it's just such a thrilling encounter, and there's just so much that goes into learning languages and learning about people in different countries and different cultures and all that stuff. So you can definitely look forward to that later on in my videos in the future. But to get back to the ESL abroad topic, yes. So guys, if y'all are looking into doing English as a second language or becoming an ESL teacher, I plan to do some other videos in the future where I probably go a little more in depth. But just to kick things off initially, let me just say you have to do a lot of research because there are so many schools out there. For the past few days, I have been clicking and clicking and clicking and reading all these different articles and watching all these different videos. And And from what I gather, a lot of it comes down to your personal lifestyle and your personal priorities in teaching it, because there's so much flexibility that you can go with. You can choose an online course. You can choose to do a hybrid course, which is partly online, partly in classroom. You can do an all in classroom course. And I think the ultimate experience, especially if you're trying to learn a language too, is you can actually do a course abroad where you get your English certification while you're living in another country, which is what I'm choosing to do since I'm learning Spanish. So it all comes down to what your goal is, what you're trying to achieve. And also, what has been really surprising for me to learn is that in teaching English over abroad, I mean, overseas, is that you don't have to speak the language of the culture. And what's super surprising is that a lot of companies out there, actually a lot of schools, prefer the teachers to only speak English because they want the children to get the maximum experience with the language. So, and that was really shocking for me because in the back of my mind, I was thinking, oh, it'll be really cool to say, I can speak. Well, I mean, this is something that I've come across in me doing my own personal research. I don't, you know, I have very limited experience myself. That's why I'm at the very beginning of my adventure. But me personally, I would love to I would love to work at a school where they encourage their teachers to know the language as well, because I want to learn the language. But it was really surprising to know that there are schools out there that really just want want the teachers to speak English the entire time. They're not looking for teachers who are trying to speak their language. They are wanting to invest in a teacher who can speak English all the time so that they can get their money's worth. So that was something really surprising to learn. And that's one thing that's really shocked me as I've gone through this journey of wanting to become an English teacher, is just learning the value of the English language, how much of a commodity it is when you leave America or when you leave an English speaking country to go somewhere else. I did not know that English had such a high commodity value and that it was in such high demand. And this is something that I'm continually learning and growing in as I do more and more research, just understanding how high the value of English is as a global language that people need in order to advance in their careers in other countries, and or possibly travel from wherever they live to America or to England or to Australia, just for their own personal reasons, for business reasons, career reasons. English is like a gold standard in in language learning for other countries, which to me, I'm like, wow. It's like, I mean, and I think that but I think when you grow up in a certain country and you're used to it, it's really hard for you to see it from another person's perspective. And I think I've seen that also too with me in learning Spanish, because I'm like thrilled about Spanish. I love Spanish. And I'll be talking to native Spanish speakers, and they're just kind of like, yeah, big deal. Yeah, so I'm like, how can you be so nonchalant? Spanish is like so cool. Español es muy chévere. Me encanta español. Yo quiero hablar en español todos los días porque me encanta. That's like, y'all just don't know. And Portuguese também. Eu amo falar em português. Português. Portuguese. I have to get in my um my karaoke accent. Anyways, I should edit that out. Anyways, my karaoke accident. Eu amo falar em português. Também eu tento falar como os cariocas, porque eles falam muito legais. Okay, so yes, all right, guys. This is like my intro video, and it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please leave a like on the video. Leave a comment. If you're learning Spanish or Portuguese, please leave a comment below too, because I really want to interact with you. Yes, you. I want to interact with everyone else who's learning languages, and I also want to upload videos that are informative for other people who are trying to become qualified as an English teacher to teach overseas. Anyways, okay, that's enough for me. Muchas gracias por verme. E eu quero falar com vocês no futuro. Então, muito obrigado. Muchas gracias. And guys, I will see you guys in the next